Hey, how you doing? I'm Ray. Welcome to I Am Milk. Let's get started by telling us who you are.
Well, hello, Ray. My name is Corein Carter. I am a multimedia journalist and a marketing consultant.
Beautiful. All right, so where are you from, Corinne?
Originally, I'm born and raised in Trenton, New Jersey.
Beautiful. When did you come over here?
So, I've had a long journey. I went to college in North Carolina. After school, I went to Atlanta for 8.5 years, and I've now been in Los Angeles for 4 years.
Wow, beautiful. So what brings you the most fulfillment in life?
Bringing me the most fulfillment in life has to do with anything that's passion driven. I feel as though it's not always about money. It's more so about doing something where I'm able to give back to others and bring the youth up with me, I think.
Yeah, I saw this thing recently that was saying like how the world is run by money, but
Yes.
if I gave you $1 million today, but you had to, die in 30 days, like which one would you pick, right?
Exactly.
Just like health is more important than those.
Yes.
People think fulfillment is equal to money and success, but success and fulfillment doesn't equal money.
Exactly.
It equals with whatever you believe it is.
Yes.
That's beautiful, especially in multimedia journalism.
Yes.
Your words can influence other people.
Exactly.
Awesome. Beautiful. So what are the challenges that you face as a multimedia journalism?
I think the challenges I face more so is that we live in a society where people thrive off of shit news, you know what I mean? Like they thrive off of negativity, and the type of work that I do is all about positive things. I write under a sector where I am talking about Black and brown entrepreneurs, the live events and activations that they are doing to help others. And that's kind of estranged in our society nowadays. So I think what I'm doing is kind of getting outdated, but it's something that I truly enjoy.
That's amazing. Knowing that like you can be going against the grain and it doesn't matter. Even if it's not trendy or it's not what other people are doing, you're still going to continue doing it because it's what you are called to do.
Exactly.
Awesome. So in all of the years that you've been doing it, do you have a favorite moment that you have while you've been doing this?
I think last year would have to be it has to be my favorite moment. For the seeds that I planted years ahead are now coming to life. They're now blossoming, and now I can really see what I went to school for, why I got all these student loans. Like they're coming to life now, and it makes me happy. I think the most fulfilling moment of last year is working with my consulting agency, working with Adidas to do activations for Black and brown women in the sports and media lane. Being able to highlight those women and the amazing work they're doing with such a large platform was beautiful. And I was truly blessed to be a part of that and have my company spearheading that.
Well, congratulations.
Thank
That is
you.
an amazing thing. And that's literally part of that fulfillment of like knowing that the work that you've done over the years, even though it's not done, is not like for nothing.
Exactly.
And it's showing and it's making other people rise. So that way when we leave the world, you've left it a better place.
Exactly.
Which is a beautiful thing. So when did you first start?
So I first got my start. Technically, I went to college, left school in 2010, but I wasn't able to find an internship easily. I didn't start my journey until about 2016. I created my own podcast and blog because I was unable to go the conventional way. And it kind of caught traction back in 2016 when that podcast wave was actually coming up. And I was able to kind of go to these larger outlets from there, pitch myself. I knew that I had the juice, but I just, I needed a little bit of extra oomph. And around 2019 is when I started to really take off with larger outlets. So I've been everywhere from Blevity, XO Nicole, Harper's Bazaar, now I'm at Forbes. I've been able to penetrate the largest magazines that are out there, and it's really a blessing. I'm truly kind of figuring out like, whoa, this is this is amazing, yeah.
As you should. That is a beautiful thing. You say like, yes, it is 100% a blessing, but also there's like people that would say like, wow, she's so lucky. And I saw this thing and it says, wow, she's so lucky, and then it crosses it out and it says she worked so hard.
Yes, exactly.
Because you really have. And without you, like there wouldn't be that like penetration into the industry that like now you are able to help others kind of come through.
Yes.
Beautiful. So you said 2016 and then 2019, but when did you first realize that you wanted to become like a multimedia journalist?
That was since I was a little girl. I had my first poem published when I was in 5th grade. So storytelling is something that I just naturally have done for a lifetime. And it was something that I knew that I wanted to take to a broader scale. So starting off doing poems, acing like critical thinking pieces in high school and college. I naturally just gravitated towards writing because it was my piece. I haven't always been able to fully express myself verbally. So being able to kind of write and scribble down ideals, that has come natural to me. So it started since I was a little girl and it has never left me. And it's something that I truly enjoy still to this day.
That's so awesome. I think that is one of the most beautiful thing about like being an artist and like doing what you're called to do, because there's always routes and paths that people can take. Like if they're not the best at verbally emoting or like telling people how they feel or even just talking, people will just kind of take that and that's it.
Exactly.
But you've realized that, you knew that, but then you realized what else actually was your way of doing things, and you're running with it and you're thriving.
Oh,
and
thank you.
Amazing.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Ray.
Thank you for all that you've done. Lastly, what is milk to you?
Milk to me, I think milk to me is really just enjoying the ebbs and flow of life. It's taken me a long time to really kind of understand that the path that I may have envisioned for myself, God and the universe has something so much bigger than that. And learning how to let go and really just put the work in without having a timeline and worrying about everybody else's path has become something so beautiful to me. I think, honestly, if I'm being true, last year I kind of really broke into that space where I was like, yo, I didn't naturally want to be a marketing consultant, but I was so good at it. I went to school for journalism and, you know, obviously I took marketing classes and things like that, but I'm just going with the flow of what God is innately putting on my plate. And I'm extremely thrilled with what life has to offer me. So milk to me is just kind of like, you know what? Fuck what everybody else thinks I should be doing. Let me just follow what feels good innately to my heart. And that's going to lead me to living a life of purpose.
Well, that was amazing. I wouldn't put it any other way than how you did it. Thank you so much for being here, spending your time with us, and letting us get to know you.
Thank you. I really enjoyed this. This is dope.
Thank you.
You're welcome.